Hey everyone, if we haven't met yet, my name is Lucas Acosta. I am the founder and CEO of Foojee, and I'm excited today because we're here to bust one myth. We like to disprove myths here, and the myth that we want to disprove is that IT people are difficult to speak with, that IT companies nickel and dime constantly with contracts, leaving you wondering what exactly you're paying for, and that IT needs to be complicated. And it doesn't have to be this way. That's why we started Foojee. We think IT can be done differently. And that's what today's video is about. And that's what today's guest is about. So I'm here to put the spotlight on our newest Foojee team member, Anna Walker. Anna, can you just tell us a bit about the role that you just started here?
Hey, Lucas, thanks for the introduction. And yes, so that new role is going to be Foojee's first ever client success manager. This is entirely new for Foojee as they grow as a team. And hopefully the goal here is to be able to increase the client experience for our valued Foojee clients. And I think I have a lot of unique experience that I bring to the table in order to help develop that role for Foojee as a whole.
Cool. Well, I'm excited to do this. We wanted to share this new role at Foojee with everyone over video, because we know that this is kind of it's going to be a new habit for our clients. Our clients are used to just contacting our whole team, and now we have Anna, who's going to really be a great point of contact for all of our clients. And we're going to get into that on when you contact our team with the helpme@foojee.com email address, and when Anna might be the best person to talk with. So I hope that by the end of this video, you'll get to see why we chose Anna out of a ton of candidates for this role. And before we get into some of the perspectives on this role, Anna, can you just share a little bit with our audience and our clients, like who you are and a bit of your background?
Yeah, absolutely. First of all, Lucas, thank you so much for the opportunity just to allow me to introduce myself. I'm so excited to be here. I'm so honored to having been chosen for the role. So a little bit about me. I currently live with my husband and our 3 cats in the Pacific Northwest. We live on an island here in Washington State called Whidbey Island. My husband is currently active duty Navy, and I'm obviously a military spouse. Additionally, something cool is that I also used to be in the Navy before this. So I think our clients are really going to see a lot of those key military elements come out when they are communicating with me and working with me in the future. Obviously, in the military, they train you to be a huge problem solver. So by nature, I'm always looking for solutions and always thinking about, the end mission in mind. Yeah, so that's basically where we are right now. So yeah, I think I've got that great balance between my naval officer experience being a problem solver, but I also have the compassionate human element, if you will. Like being a military spouse, you kind of have to take that backseat role and be the support element for your spouse that's currently active duty. So I bring both of those, I guess, experiences to the table. I think it'll really end up serving our clients in a really positive way.
Yeah. And it was clear during the interview process, what qualities and what are the core values were that we were looking for this role, the client success manager. So we want to do this role right and kind of invest in our clients by creating this role. So let's actually talk about that for a second. Because a lot of people maybe haven't heard this kind of position before or role in a company, but what is a client success manager, Anna?
Great question. And I think I'll cater this answer to Foojee specifically because that's what we're talking about here. And Foojee,
right,
like you've always said, likes to do things a little bit differently. So I would say, the client success manager is really like supposed to be the heartbeat of Foojee. It's the go-to point of contact for our clients to be able to have someone of a human element to be able to reach out to whenever they're having issues or problems or want to discuss more about their services, or really just about their business strategy and how IT support can be implemented into that. So yeah, I think the goal with the client success role is to ultimately be that heartbeat for our clients. My goal personally is to, element the Foojee core value, which is create calm. So we're creating this calm atmosphere, this calm environment for our clients to be able to feel like they're never in a chaotic sense when they're working with Foojee, and they're always going to get a really firm and supportive and intentional response from us.
I love that even your visual background exemplifies that, because you're nestled in the Pacific Northwest forest and these giant windows too. So that's always just fun to see whenever we chat.
It's absolutely awesome.
Yeah. So, all of our clients are, small businesses, and I wanted to be pretty transparent with this role. And I think one way to share that is like, what is a metric? Can you share about what we've discussed behind the scenes on what should a goal or a metric or a KPI should be for this role?
Right. So one of the big metrics that we've talked about with the impact that the client success manager can make for Foojee is allowing this, back and forth communication with the clients about what services are best for them. And I know that a lot of people might be hesitant to move forward with certain services because of, whatever factors are ongoing in their current business. And my goal here is to be not only a support and advocate for our current clients, but also the educational component to be able to really support our clients in their small business goals. And part of that in my role from a metrics standpoint is going to be my recommendation for products to our clients, especially when, Foojee is innovating and developing new products for our clients in order to ultimately create that calm that we were talking about and uptick their business and the business and how they're running everything.
Yeah. And what's just kind of funny, interesting, the way that, we've always been is Foojee, me personally, as we research new products and we see new security vulnerabilities happening on a weekly basis among our clients, we do discover new powerful tools for our clients that they should have, but we haven't always done the best job of educating them on what's available. So Anna is going to be one of the main points of contact for educating on the new cybersecurity landscape, and just, the tools that we're offering. And what I want to emphasize is that we don't have other metrics. We don't have KPIs or sales goals where we're trying to implement just to a certain number. Anna is here to listen and educate based on needs. And we're really starting this role with open arms, and Anna's done a great job of wanting to listen. And that's really how we're going to start this role, is based on the needs of our clients. So I'm looking forward to just where we're going to be, in 6 months and a year from now, after our clients are used to having you as a resource.
Yeah, so, absolutely. I'm so glad that you said that, Lucas, because I know that was one of the things that you and I talked about a lot during my interview process, was this being a developmental role and room for, feedback, and especially from our clients. Some clients are going to want a lot more hands-on attention from me, and then maybe some other clients have a really great battle rhythm in place and might not need me to be as present in their day-to-day routine. So, we're really here, and I'm really here as that listener, to see what everyone needs on a personal and individual basis.
I love that you just used the term battle rhythm, which just rolls off your tongue, but I'm here to tell everyone else she's got a lot more of those phrases and isms from her previous career, which we love. It's like bringing new vocabulary into Foojee, which is great too. So So let's get a little practical. Yeah, how do you think the Foojee client experience will change? And the people watching right now, how will it change now that you're on the team? Like, what will be simplified? You know?
Right. So great question. I would say, right now our clients are used to going directly to our IT help desk, or emailing our help desk at Foojee, and then they're met with a response from one of our amazing engineers. So that is not going away. Our clients are still going to be interacting and troubleshooting with our expert engineers that you've come to know and love. One of the things that is changing is the way that information is transported to Foojee in terms of using me as the main filter for a lot of those, questions or problems that our clients have. So another great way to look at it is a simplification of me as the standard point of contact for anything related to general products, services, problems that you want to work through with me, any sort of discussion items. I'm going to be that point of contact for you. And then anything specific technical related is going to get directed straight to our engineer. So you're still going to be using that help me at Foojee IT help email.
Cool. So just to clarify, we're just going to over communicate here for everyone. How was this work being done before? If clients had questions about like, hey, do you guys have a better tool for email security, or product related questions or account related questions, like adding people to their team, removing tools, adjusting their invoices? How is that being handled before you joined?
To use a IT metaphor, it went into the cloud, and then there was another Foojee employee, or maybe it was you, Lucas. Someone got delegated that responsibility, even though it's not under their umbrella of normal day-to-day responsibilities.
Yeah.
So yeah, the great part about the client success manager role is allowing me to alleviate that burden of our other team members having to take responsibility for some of these questions and obligations. That's going to go straight to me now.
Yes, a lot. Like there's fewer, what's the expression, like changing of hands, right? And there's going to be a consistent person available that knows your environment, knows that the season that your business is in, the hiring season, as budgets change and whatnot. So Anna's going to be, part of that journey with you. So how often do you think you'll be talking with a client? I know, well, I'll let you answer that because it's probably a couple of different answers.
Yeah. So like I said earlier, each client is going to be a little bit different, I imagine. Part of my role, especially as this new position has been created, it's all about learning and it's all about listening. So I imagine that some clients are going to want maybe even a weekly check-in. Some clients might want something quarterly. At a minimum, I would be obligated to meet with the client once a year to go over, annual review, budgeting, plans for your small business, how we can incorporate Foojee products and services into that strategy. But yeah, I mean, there's no exact answer to your question, Lucas. I think it's really going to be dependent on what the client needs and what they want, and me being able to meet them, in what they need.
Awesome. Perfectly said. So I think that will really help. Our clients kind of understand where you'll fit, on our team. And just to kind of round out our conversation today, got just a few more fun rapid fire questions for you. So our clients can get to know you a bit. So first is, what drew you to work at Foojee? Especially from the Pacific Northwest, we don't have that much of a presence out there.
Yes. So not to beat a dead horse, but the company value, create calm, absolutely was the surefire thing that convinced me to apply for the role. Having been in the military myself and now being a military spouse, a lot of times, even though there are so many awesome benefits to being in the military, there is a lot of chaos and there's a lot of uncertainty. There's a lot of hurry up and wait, as we say. And having, been that experience for the last really 10 plus years of my professional and personal life, I knew that I wanted something that was a complete departure from that type of mentality. And the create calm work-life balance, it really just creates this atmosphere where you can have productivity. It protects the productivity, and then it also promotes this like engaging environment where you feel like everything is manageable.
Yeah, that's what we've found, and that's why it became a core value, because it can be applicable to our own internal culture. And if we do it right, it could actually be part of our product offering, and hopefully that's a result of working with Foojee, is that you're going to receive more calm, in your business by how we operate our IT, so that's super cool. Next question. How long have you been using a Mac?
Since I was old enough to have a computer. I had an old MacBook Pro, going into college, 2011, and I had that bad boy for, let's see, over 15 years, I think it was. So that's wrong. That's not public math.
It's crazy.
It was about 10 or 12 years, I think I had that laptop.
Yeah,
so I just absolutely loved how, it's a one-time investment for a long-term solution. It's a very business way of answering that question. But yeah, I've been an Apple product user, cell phone, laptop for a very long time, and really don't see that changing anytime soon.
Cool. Excellent. Yeah, it is crazy how long these Macs can last now, without any like spinning hard drives in them anymore. They really are engineered on another level. All right, so last question is, what's your favorite iPhone app?
So yes, my favorite iPhone app is probably the Car Gurus app. I'm also on the Bring a Trailer app. So if either of those apps ring a bell to you, I'm constantly on them looking for either classic cars on auction or that perfect used cream puff. My husband jokingly says that I spend more time on there than I do on Instagram. So maybe I'm doing my generation a disservice there in the social media realm. But yeah, absolutely love those apps, love cars, love just, that little hobby there.
That's hilarious. When we asked Anna this earlier, I was not expecting that answer. But that's what I love about the people on our team. Like hopefully we can have unique interests. And I'd never even heard of Bring a Trailer, that app, before. I'd heard of Car Gurus as like a buy sell. Is Bring a Trailer just another like buy sell auction app basically, or is it different in a certain way?
Yeah, so they're not as what's the word, lenient as something like Car Gurus or even like Facebook Marketplace, where you can just go and list things. You have to go through an approval process to make sure that your car is eligible for, to be auctioned off on their website. And a lot of times it's more classic cars or cars older than 10 years old. But I have seen newer cars on there as well, like new Porsche 911s, for example. Seen those on there as well. But usually I'm looking at the oldies or the classics.
That's awesome. So there you have it. Anna is a fellow nerd. We welcome to the team, and she's got lots of other just fun insights like that as you get to know her. So if you guys do have any questions, you're always welcome to shoot an email to helpme@foojee.com. And in our email campaign that this was sent on, we've got Anna's email listed as well. But Anna, thanks for doing this. I know this was not part of the application or interview process whenever you joined, but thanks for jumping on video so our clients can get to know you a bit more.
Sure, absolutely, Lucas. I'm happy to be here. Absolutely thrilled.
Awesome. Take care, everyone.